Welcome to the new upower feature focusing on the issue of the prevention of musculoskeletal disorders at work and of freedom of movement. I'm Michele Montagna, kinesiologist, doctor of sports sciences, expert in posturology, professor of ergonomics, prevention and treatment of musculoskeletal disorders at work, trainer certificate of health and safety at work. When we talk about safety in the workplace, we often think of safety shoes and helmets, and we don't give importance to workwear because the more studied and targeted it is, the more likely it is that workers will be able to enjoy much more efficient and effective working conditions, thus acquiring the freedom of movement that improves performance throughout the day. And this, together with all the other personal protective equipment, helps to reduce risk factors at work. upower, in its mission, is configured as a point of reference to improve the quality of life of people who work, and is, therefore, constantly engaged in the research of new raw materials and new technologies that must be able to meet the needs of safety and ergonomics of the work. Ergonomics is a multidisciplinary science that studies functions and interactions between man, equipment, and the environment. Workwear must guarantee workers psychological factors that facilitate the relationship between their anthropometry and their perception of the external environment during working activities, such as humidity, ventilation and cold. In this sense, workwear, protection of well-being, health, safety, ensure total freedom of movement. Today we're talking about the Future line, a line composed of 3 models: World Trousers, Space Work Jacket, Universe Work Vest. But let's see them in detail. Let's start with World Trousers in U4 waist-stretch fabric. Very comfortable, resistant, breathable, soft on the skin, water repellent, quick drying. U4 technology used for these trousers has been designed against hypomobility, i.e. to promote freedom of movement in the surrounding space, avoiding a series of discomforts caused by rigid and inelastic fabrics. The fabric is designed to give freshness, wearability and adaptability beyond expectations. It's soft and comfortable, thanks to the semi-elastic fabric that guarantees a response of absolute comfort even in difficult conditions, where handling heavy loads can result uncomfortable, particularly when holding for a long time. Kneeling, bending, climbing are movements of various kinds that overload day after day the body with tensions and muscular contractures. Wearing world with U4 technology means being able to rely on physical and psychological functionalities that daily promote concentration and work productivity. U4 improves muscle efficiency and resistance to physical effort, with a strong reduction of risk factors that, in the short term, can lead to injuries. At the same time, there's a greater efficiency in peripheral circulation, both during work and travel with vehicles. In addition, the presence of numerous multifunctional pockets allows to work more effectively and efficiently, having always at hand all the tools and accessories needed, which is a time saving, allows you to have your hands free and, as a result, to work more safely. Let's talk now about Space, a soft shell with a u-tex membrane, making the fabric waterproof, breathable and windproof. It's a very comfortable, resistant jacket and with an inner lining in soft, fluorescent micro-fleece. Space is an enveloping work jacket that facilitates movement and gives maximum ease. It's especially designed for winters and harsher climates, where, with wind, rain, cold and humidity, there's a need for technologies and materials able to maintain an ideal microclimate, but at the same time ensure a high breathability condition. Space not only ensures an ideal microclimate thanks to the soft shell fabric, but also creates a real air chamber insulating from the outside. Its numerous pockets also allow you to store work tools by releasing your hands, all for greater safety. u-tex fabric is a semi-elastic membrane and allows arms and shoulders to enjoy maximum freedom of movement. This basically means to enjoy a good joint excursion because it accompanies movements without hindering them, ensuring an excellent ergonomic livability. The technology used for the design of the spacework jacket guarantees full freedom of movement to the scapulohumeral joint, thus reducing risk factors related to problems such as cervical pain, brachyalgia, radiculopathy and other problems related to the cervical area and shoulders. Space accompanies the functional effectiveness of your workforce by reducing fatigue and the general sense of tiredness in favour of endurance and concentration at work. By reducing injury risk factors, the quality of blood circulation and therefore of the nutrients and the supply of oxygen to muscles, tissues and joints take advantage, thus improving the general quality of life. Also, Universe, like the space work jacket, is in soft shell with u-tex membrane that makes the fabric waterproof, breathable and windproof. It's very comfortable, resistant with fluo microfleece lining. Universe Vest has the same features and technical properties of space jacket. It's recommended in all those situations where you need protection against the cold, such as in autumn, but also in spring, or when it's preferable to have free arms, so released if compared to a traditional jacket. Having suitable workwear reduces the risk factors that are often not taken into account because they may be considered marginal, whereas physical and cognitive implications can make a difference for better or worse. Remember that inadequate fabrics and wearability at work can induce to correct spoiled or rather analgesic postures without being aware of them but becoming automatic. They can lead to a series of symptoms over time without apparently manifest causes. In the light of the tests and assessments carried out on World Trousers, Space Work Jacket and Universe Vest, I can argue that upower clothing items offer, in terms of overall ergonomics, a remarkable level of wearability and comfort, comparable to the fabrics used in the high-level technical sports sector to improve physical performance. A great step forward towards prevention for health, safety, well-being of the worker. Choose upower workwear. Less stress, more freedom. If you like the video and you want to learn more, read the article and share it on social networks. Don't worry, be happy with upower.